Imagine, if you will, a practice so ancient, so woven into the tapestry of human history, that it transcends the boundaries of culture and time. We find ourselves asking, does fasting truly hold the power to transform our lives, or is it just another health trend? This question, my friends, is not merely academic but deeply personal. It beckons us to ponder the very essence of our physical and spiritual existence. What secrets, long shrouded in the mists of time, might fasting reveal to us? Secrets that our ancestors perhaps understood intuitively, yet are only now being validated by the meticulous scrutiny of modern science. Is fasting a relic of the past, or does it hold timeless wisdom that speaks to the ailments and disquiet of our contemporary lives? Prepare yourself for a journey through time and knowledge. In this video, we shall delve into the ancient practice of fasting, peeling back the layers of history to reveal its origins and significance. We will scrutinize the scientific findings that illuminate the profound impact fasting can have on both our bodies and our minds. Join us as we uncover the hidden benefits that fasting might bestow upon us and consider the potential risks it entails. This exploration promises not only to enlighten, but also to challenge our preconceptions, potentially revolutionizing our approach to health and spirituality. Through understanding, we seek to harmonize ancient practices with modern wisdom. Let us anchor our discussion with words of profound insight, words that have guided countless souls through the ages. From the Gospel of Matthew, we are reminded, "When you fast, do not look somber as the hypocrites do, for they disfigure their faces to show others they are fasting. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full." This admonition speaks to the heart of true fasting, not for outward show, but for inner transformation. Similarly, the words of the poet and mystic Rumi echo through the corridors of time. Fasting is the first principle of medicine. Fast and see the strength of the spirit reveal itself. Here, we are invited to perceive fasting not merely as a physical discipline, but as a pathway to spiritual and emotional fortitude. These reflections set the stage for our deeper exploration, urging us to consider fasting in all its dimensions. Our purpose in this video is to embark on a thorough exploration of the multifaceted practice of fasting. We shall traverse its historical and religious significance, uncovering how diverse cultures and faiths have embraced fasting. From these ancient roots, we will pivot to its modern-day applications, supported by scientific research that elucidates both its benefits and potential pitfalls. Our aim is to equip you, dear viewer, with a comprehensive understanding of fasting. We seek to furnish you with the knowledge necessary to make informed decisions about whether and how to integrate fasting into your life. Through this exploration, we hope to present fasting not merely as a fleeting trend, but as a timeless practice that bridges the wisdom of the past with the insights of the present. Our journey will be methodically structured to provide both clarity and depth. We shall commence with the historical and cultural contexts of fasting, gaining insight into its roots and significance across various civilizations and religious traditions. Subsequently, we will delve into scientific research, exploring the myriad health benefits fasting may offer, alongside the potential risks. Finally, we will transition to practical applications, discussing how one might safely and effectively incorporate fasting into daily life. We will share personal testimonies and real-life experiences that illuminate the transformative potential of fasting. This balanced perspective aims to offer you a holistic view grounded in both tradition and science. Through this structured approach, we aspire to shed light on the power of fasting, inviting you to consider its place in your journey towards health and spiritual growth. When we turn our gaze to the practices of ancient civilizations, we find that fasting is deeply rooted in the human experience. Consider Egypt, Greece, and India, where fasting was not merely a matter of abstaining from food, but a profound expression of spiritual and physical discipline. In Egypt, fasting was intertwined with rituals of purification, preparing individuals for sacred ceremonies and divine encounters. The Greeks, with their philosophical inclinations, embraced fasting as a means to achieve mental clarity and physical health, believing that a clear body could lead to a clearer mind. Meanwhile, in India, fasting was, and still is, a cornerstone of various religious practices, seen as a way to attain higher spiritual states and closer union with the divine. As we traverse these ancient landscapes, we observe that fasting is not confined to a single culture or belief system, but is a universal human endeavor. In Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, and Buddhism, fasting holds a place of prominence, each religion weaving its own rich tapestry of meaning and practice around this act of abstinence. Christianity speaks of fasting as a way to draw nearer to God, to humble oneself and seek divine guidance. In the Gospels, Jesus himself fasted for 40 days and nights, setting a powerful example for his followers. Islam, too, holds fasting in high esteem, with Ramadan being one of the 5 pillars of Islam. During this holy month, Muslims fast from dawn until sunset, not only refraining from food and drink, but also from negative behaviors and thoughts. This practice is a profound act of worship and self-discipline, intended to foster empathy for the less fortunate and deepen one's faith. Judaism incorporates fasting into many of its observances, with Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, being the most significant. On this day, Jews fast for 25 hours, engaging in prayer and reflection to seek forgiveness and spiritual renewal. Similarly, Hinduism and Buddhism have long traditions of fasting, often seen as a means to cleanse the body and mind, promoting physical health and spiritual enlightenment. The sacred texts of these religions provide numerous references to fasting, each offering insights into its spiritual significance. In the Bible, we find passages like Isaiah 58 verse 6, where fasting is described as a way to loose the chains of injustice and untie the cords of the yoke, to set the oppressed free and break every yoke. Such words remind us that fasting at its core is about more than personal piety. It is about justice, compassion, and spiritual liberation. In the Quran, fasting is mandated during Ramadan, as stated in Surah Al-Baqarah 2, 183. O you who have believed, decreed upon you is fasting, as it was decreed upon those before you, that you may become righteous. This verse not only commands the act of fasting, but connects it to a lineage of righteous individuals throughout history, emphasizing its enduring spiritual purpose. Similarly, in the Bhagavad Gita, a sacred Hindu text, fasting is portrayed as a way to control one's desires and focus on the divine. The Buddha, too, practiced fasting as part of his path to enlightenment, and his teachings encourage moderation and mindfulness in all aspects of life, including eating. Religious observances like Ramadan, Lent, and Yom Kippur bring these teachings to life, demonstrating the communal and individual dimensions of fasting. During Ramadan, the communal aspect is evident in the shared meals at sunset, fostering a sense of unity and collective worship. Lent, in the Christian tradition, is a period of 40 days of fasting and penance, leading up to Easter. It is a time for Christians to prepare spiritually, reflecting on Christ's sacrifice and resurrection. Yom Kippur, with its intense focus on atonement and repentance, allows Jews to renew their relationship with God and their community. In each of these traditions, fasting is a multifaceted practice that encompasses physical, spiritual, and communal dimensions. It is a testament to the enduring human quest for meaning, health, and divine connection. By exploring these ancient practices and their religious significance, we gain a deeper appreciation for the profound impact fasting can have on our lives, both in ancient times and today. When we turn our minds to the reflections of great philosophers, we find that fasting occupies a significant place in their contemplations. Socrates, that great Athenian gadfly, saw fasting as a means to purify the mind and body, preparing oneself for the rigors of intellectual and moral inquiry. Plato, his illustrious student, continued this tradition, recognizing that the discipline of fasting could lead to a clearer mind, unencumbered by the distractions of bodily excess. Nietzsche, ever the provocateur, viewed fasting through a more critical lens. For him, it was a tool for the Übermensch, the one who transcends the ordinary limitations of humanity. Nietzsche saw fasting not merely as a physical discipline, but as a metaphor for the ascetic struggle against the complacency and mediocrity of modern life. In each case, these philosophers recognized that fasting was more than a mere dietary practice. It was a profound exercise in self-mastery and enlightenment. Across the world, various traditions have long connected fasting with spiritual enlightenment. In Hinduism, fasting is seen as a way to gain control over the senses, to detach from the physical and draw closer to the divine. The Upanishads, ancient Indian texts, extol the virtues of fasting as a path to spiritual clarity and self-realization. In Buddhism, fasting is part of the larger practice of moderation and mindfulness. The Buddha himself is said to have practiced extreme asceticism, including fasting, before finding the middle way, a path of moderation away from both self-indulgence and severe self-denial. Thus, fasting in Buddhism is not about the extreme renunciation, but about finding balance and cultivating inner peace. Turning our gaze to the cultural variations in fasting practices, we see a rich tapestry of customs and beliefs. In some cultures, fasting is deeply communal, a practice that brings people together in a shared experience of discipline and devotion. For instance, during Ramadan, Muslims worldwide fast from dawn until sunset, breaking their fast together in a communal meal known as iftar. This daily rhythm of fasting and feasting fosters a profound sense of community and solidarity. In contrast, other cultures may emphasize the individualistic aspect of fasting. In the Western world, fasting is often practiced as a personal health regimen, tailored to individual needs and goals. Here, the focus may be more on the physiological benefits, such as detoxification and weight loss, rather than communal or spiritual dimensions. The societal impacts of these differing practices are profound. In cultures where fasting is a communal practice, it often serves to strengthen social bonds and create a sense of collective identity. The shared experience of fasting and the mutual support it engenders can enhance social cohesion and solidarity. Conversely, in more individualistic societies, fasting may be seen as a personal journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. While this can lead to significant personal growth, it can also underscore the individualistic ethos that characterizes much of contemporary life in the West. The way fasting is perceived and practiced thus reflects broader cultural values and societal norms. In contemporary cultures around the world, fasting continues to evolve. The rise of intermittent fasting, for example, has gained popularity as a modern health trend, supported by scientific research into its benefits for weight management, metabolic health, and even longevity. This modern take on fasting often emphasizes convenience and flexibility, aligning with the fast-paced lifestyles of today. Yet, even in this modern context, the ancient echoes of fasting's deeper significance remain. Whether for health, spirituality, or community, fasting invites us to pause, reflect, and transcend the ordinary rhythms of life. It challenges us to confront our desires, to exercise discipline, and to seek something greater than ourselves. Thus, as we explore the philosophical insights and cultural variations of fasting, we are reminded that this practice is as diverse as humanity itself. It is a testament to our enduring quest for meaning, health, and spiritual connection. By understanding these perspectives, we gain a deeper appreciation for the profound impact fasting can have on our lives, inviting us to engage with it thoughtfully and intentionally. To understand the power of fasting through the lens of modern science, we must first delineate the various types of fasting that have captivated the interest of researchers and practitioners alike. Intermittent fasting, extended fasting, and caloric restriction represent the primary approaches, each with unique methodologies and implications for health. Intermittent fasting, perhaps the most popular form today, involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting. Common patterns include the 16-8 method, where one fasts for 16 hours and eats during an 8-hour window, and the 5-2 approach, where normal eating occurs for 5 days, with calorie restriction on the remaining 2. Extended fasting, on the other hand, involves prolonged periods without food, ranging from 24 hours to several days, often pursued under medical supervision. Caloric restriction, distinct yet related, involves reducing daily caloric intake by a certain percentage without periodic fasting, aiming for long-term health benefits through sustained dietary moderation. What do scientific studies reveal about these practices? A wealth of research suggests that fasting can significantly impact metabolism, weight loss, and overall health. Studies have shown that intermittent fasting can enhance metabolic health by improving insulin sensitivity, which helps regulate blood sugar levels. This improvement is crucial in preventing and managing type 2 diabetes, a condition of growing concern worldwide. Moreover, fasting can induce a state of ketosis, where the body shifts from using glucose as its primary fuel to burning fat. This metabolic switch not only promotes weight loss, but also has profound effects on cellular processes. Research indicates that fasting triggers autophagy, a cellular cleansing mechanism where damaged cells are broken down and recycled. This process is vital for maintaining cellular health and preventing the accumulation of dysfunctional components that can lead to diseases such as cancer and neurodegenerative disorders. In addition to its metabolic benefits, fasting appears to have a powerful anti-inflammatory effect. Chronic inflammation is a root cause of many modern ailments, including heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. By reducing inflammatory markers in the body, fasting may offer a protective shield against these conditions. Studies have demonstrated that intermittent fasting can lower levels of C-reactive protein, a key indicator of inflammation, thereby enhancing overall health. Fasting's impact on brain health is another area of burgeoning interest. Research suggests that fasting can enhance brain function by promoting the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein essential for cognitive function and the growth of new neurons. Elevated BDNF levels are associated with improved memory, learning, and resistance to neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Additionally, fasting's ability to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation further supports brain health, potentially delaying the onset of age-related cognitive decline. The role of fasting in preventing and managing chronic diseases is perhaps one of its most compelling benefits. Studies have shown that intermittent fasting can improve cardiovascular health by lowering blood pressure, reducing bad cholesterol levels, and improving overall lipid profiles. These changes are crucial in mitigating the risk of heart disease, the leading cause of death globally. In the realm of diabetes management, fasting's ability to enhance insulin sensitivity and promote weight loss makes it a valuable tool. Research has indicated that intermittent fasting can lead to significant reductions in fasting glucose and insulin levels, making it a promising approach for individuals with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. As we delve deeper into the cellular and molecular benefits of fasting, we find that the practice holds promise in extending health span, the period of life spent in good health, free from chronic diseases. Animal studies have shown that caloric restriction can increase lifespan by up to 50%, with similar mechanisms likely at play in humans. These benefits are believed to stem from the reduction of metabolic and oxidative stress, enhanced autophagy, and improved mitochondrial function. In sum, The scientific exploration of fasting reveals a practice deeply intertwined with our biological processes. Fasting not only affects metabolism and weight management, but also triggers cellular mechanisms that cleanse and rejuvenate our bodies. By reducing inflammation and promoting brain health, fasting stands as a potent tool in the prevention and management of chronic diseases. As we continue to uncover the myriad benefits of this ancient practice, it becomes increasingly clear that fasting holds profound potential to transform our health and well-being. Through the lens of modern science, fasting emerges not merely as a dietary trend, but as a powerful practice with deep roots in our evolutionary history. By understanding its mechanisms and benefits, we are better equipped to harness its power in our own lives, paving the way for a healthier, more resilient future. Turning our attention now to the psychological and emotional impact of fasting, we find a realm rich with profound implications. The act of fasting, often perceived as merely physical, penetrates deeply into the mental and emotional spheres, offering a transformative experience that resonates with the very core of our being. Studies have shown that fasting can significantly enhance mental clarity and focus. When the body is not preoccupied with the constant process of digestion, the mind seems to find a remarkable stillness. This clarity, often reported by practitioners, is not just anecdotal, but supported by scientific research. The metabolic shift that occurs during fasting, where the body begins to burn fat for energy instead of glucose, promotes the production of ketones, which have been shown to have neuroprotective properties and enhance cognitive function. Moreover, fasting encourages a heightened state of awareness. When we fast, we become more attuned to our bodies, our thoughts, and our emotions. This heightened awareness can lead to greater emotional stability. By temporarily stepping away from the habitual act of eating, we create a space for reflection and introspection, which can foster emotional resilience and balance. Personal accounts abound with stories of improved mood and cognitive function through fasting. Many individuals describe a sense of euphoria and increased energy levels after the initial phase of fasting. This uplift in mood can be attributed to the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, which occur as a response to the stress of fasting. This response, interestingly, mirrors the body's reaction to exercise, another well-documented mood enhancer. Yet, fasting is not without its challenges and risks. The potential for nutrient deficiencies is a genuine concern, particularly for those who undertake extended fasts without proper guidance. The lack of essential vitamins and minerals can lead to various health issues, including weakened immunity, fatigue, and impaired cognitive function. It is crucial, therefore, to approach fasting with a well-informed plan, ensuring that any fasting regimen is balanced with nutrient-dense foods during eating periods. Eating disorders present another risk associated with fasting. For some individuals, the act of fasting can trigger or exacerbate disordered eating behaviors, such as binge eating or anorexia. The psychological impact of fasting must be carefully monitored, especially for those with a history of such conditions. It is imperative to listen to one's body and mind, recognizing when fasting is beneficial and when it may be harmful. To mitigate these risks, guidelines for safe and effective fasting practices are essential. First and foremost, it is advisable to start gradually. Beginners should ease into fasting, perhaps starting with intermittent fasting protocols like the 16-8 method, where one fasts for 16 hours and eats within an 8-hour window. This method allows the body to adjust slowly to the new eating pattern. Hydration is also critical during fasting. Drinking plenty of water helps to prevent dehydration, which can cause headaches, dizziness, and fatigue. Additionally, herbal teas and broths can provide some nutrients and electrolytes, supporting the body during fasting periods. Listening to your body is paramount. Fasting should never feel punitive or excessively stressful. If symptoms such as extreme fatigue, dizziness, or persistent hunger occur, it may be necessary to modify the fasting regimen or seek medical advice. Balance is key. Fasting should complement a healthy lifestyle, not dominate it. Lastly, consider the mental and emotional readiness for fasting. Approach fasting with a mindset of curiosity and openness rather than rigid expectations. Reflect on your reasons for fasting and set intentions that go beyond mere physical benefits. Embrace fasting as a holistic practice that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. While fasting offers significant psychological and emotional benefits, it is a practice that demands respect and mindfulness. By understanding both its potentials and its pitfalls, we can engage with fasting in a way that enriches our lives, promoting not only physical health, but also mental clarity and emotional well-being. In this balanced approach, fasting becomes not just a means of abstention, but a profound journey of self-discovery and personal growth. To embark on the journey of fasting is to step into a tradition rich with history and profound with purpose. For those who are new to this practice, the path may seem daunting, yet with careful guidance and a mindful approach, one can navigate the initial stages with confidence and clarity. The first step for beginners is to start gradually. Like a traveler who tests the waters before plunging into a river, so too should one ease into fasting. Begin with intermittent fasting methods, such as the 16-8 schedule, where one fasts for 16 hours and has an 8-hour window for eating. This approach allows the body to adjust to the new rhythm without overwhelming it. Another accessible method is the 5-2 plan, which involves normal eating for 5 days a week and consuming a reduced calorie intake on the other 2 days. These initial steps are gentle introductions, preparing both body and mind for the discipline of fasting. Hydration is paramount. As you embark on your fasting journey, ensure that you drink plenty of water. Staying hydrated helps to prevent headaches, dizziness, and fatigue, common challenges faced by beginners. Incorporating herbal teas and broths can provide some nutrients and electrolytes, supporting the body during fasting periods. Nutritional balance is crucial when you are not fasting. During eating windows, focus on consuming nutrient-dense foods. A diet rich in vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats ensures that your body receives the necessary vitamins and minerals. Avoiding processed foods and sugars can help maintain stable energy levels and prevent cravings. Balancing fasting with regular physical activity and proper nutrition is essential. Engaging in light to moderate exercise can enhance the benefits of fasting, promoting overall well-being and aiding in weight management. However, intense workouts should be approached with caution, especially during extended fasting periods. Listening to your body is a fundamental principle. Pay attention to how your body responds to fasting. If you experience extreme fatigue, dizziness, or persistent hunger, it may be necessary to adjust your fasting schedule. Fasting should not feel punitive. It should be a practice that complements your lifestyle and enhances your health. Flexibility in your approach is also important. Life's demands can vary, and it is essential to adapt your fasting regimen accordingly. Social events, travel, and stressful periods may require adjustments to your fasting plan. Allow yourself the grace to modify your schedule without guilt, understanding that the practice of fasting is meant to serve your well-being. Incorporating mindfulness practices can greatly enhance your fasting experience. Meditation, deep breathing exercises, and yoga can help manage stress and promote a sense of inner peace. These practices align well with fasting, fostering a holistic approach to health that nurtures both body and spirit. 1. Start slowly. Ease into fasting with intermittent methods like the 16-8 or 5-2 plans. 2. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water and consider herbal teas and broths for added nutrients. 3. Eat nutrient-dense foods. Focus on vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats during eating windows. 4. Incorporate light exercise. Engage in moderate physical activity to complement fasting benefits. 5. Listen to your body. Adjust your fasting schedule based on how you feel, ensuring it remains a positive practice. 6. Be flexible. Adapt your fasting regimen to fit your lifestyle and life's demands. 7. Practice mindfulness. Integrate meditation and yoga to support your fasting journey and overall well-being. By approaching fasting with a thoughtful and informed mindset, beginners can embark on this journey with confidence. Fasting, when done correctly, can be a powerful tool for enhancing health and fostering a deeper connection with oneself. Remember, the goal is not just to abstain from food, but to cultivate a practice that enriches your life, bringing clarity, balance, and a sense of peace. As you proceed, may you find the strength of spirit that fasting can reveal, guiding you toward greater health and well-being. As we turn our attention to the personal testimonies and case studies, we step into a realm where the theoretical meets the practical, where the lived experiences of individuals bring the abstract benefits of fasting into vivid, tangible reality. Consider the story of Anna, a mother of 2 who struggled with chronic fatigue and a sense of mental fog. Inspired by the growing body of research on intermittent fasting, she decided to try the 16-8 method. Initially, the transition was challenging. She grappled with hunger pangs and low energy during the fasting window. However, as the weeks turned into months, Anna began to notice profound changes. Her energy levels stabilized, the mental fog lifted, and she felt a renewed sense of vitality. Anna's journey with fasting not only improved her physical health, but also provided her with a sense of accomplishment and control over her well-being. Then there is John, a middle-aged man diagnosed with prediabetes. Facing the prospect of lifelong medication, John sought an alternative approach. With the guidance of his doctor, he adopted a regimen of intermittent fasting combined with a healthy diet. Over the course of a year, John experienced significant improvements in his blood sugar levels, lost excess weight, and found himself with more energy than he had felt in years. John's story is a testament to how fasting, when integrated thoughtfully and supported by professional advice, can become a powerful tool for managing chronic conditions and enhancing overall health. To further illuminate the benefits and challenges of fasting, we turn to the insights of experts in the fields of nutrition, medicine, and wellness. Dr. Emily Rogers, a nutritionist with a special interest in fasting, emphasizes the importance of personalized approaches. Fasting is not a one-size-fits-all solution, she notes. Each individual has unique needs and responses. The key is to find a fasting regimen that fits one's lifestyle and health goals. It's also crucial to ensure that nutritional needs are met during eating windows to avoid deficiencies. Dr. Mark Thompson, a cardiologist, speaks to the cardiovascular benefits of fasting. Intermittent fasting can lead to reductions in blood pressure, improved lipid profiles, and lower levels of inflammation, all factors that contribute to better heart health. However, it's essential to approach fasting with caution, particularly for individuals with pre-existing conditions. Regular monitoring and professional guidance can help mitigate risks and maximize benefits. Wellness coach Sarah Mitchell highlights the psychological and emotional dimensions of fasting. Many of my clients report enhanced mental clarity and emotional well-being as a result of fasting. The practice encourages mindfulness and a deeper connection with one's body. It's important, though, to approach fasting with a healthy mindset. It should never feel punitive. Instead, it should be a positive and empowering experience. For those intrigued by the potential benefits of fasting, expert recommendations offer valuable guidance. Here are some key points to consider. 1. Consult a professional. Before starting any fasting regimen, consult with a healthcare provider, especially if you have underlying health conditions or take medications. 2. Start gradually. Ease into fasting with methods like the 16-8 or 5-2 plans. Allow your body time to adjust to the new eating patterns. 3. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water during fasting periods to prevent dehydration. Herbal teas and broths can also provide hydration and some nutrients. 4. Focus on nutrition. During eating windows, prioritize nutrient-dense foods such as vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Avoid processed foods and sugars to maintain stable energy levels. 5. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how your body responds to fasting. Adjust your regimen if you experience adverse symptoms such as extreme fatigue or persistent hunger. 6. Be flexible. Life's demands can vary. Adapt your fasting schedule to accommodate social events, travel, and other activities without feeling guilty. 7. Integrate mindfulness practices. Incorporate meditation, deep breathing, and yoga to support your fasting journey. These practices can help manage stress and promote a sense of inner peace. In sum, the personal testimonies and expert insights underscore the transformative potential of fasting. When approached with care and informed guidance, fasting can be a powerful tool for enhancing physical health, mental clarity, and emotional well-being. It is not merely a practice of abstention, but a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. As you consider incorporating fasting into your life, remember that it is a deeply personal journey. What works for one person may not work for another. By listening to your body, seeking professional advice, and approaching the practice with a balanced and open mindset, you can unlock the profound benefits that fasting has to offer. May your journey with fasting lead you to greater health, clarity, and spiritual insight. Remember, it is not just about abstaining from food, but about discovering a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. As we draw our exploration to a close, let us briefly revisit the key facets of fasting that we have delved into throughout this video. We began by tracing the historical and cultural contexts of fasting, uncovering how this practice has been revered and integrated across ancient civilizations such as Egypt, Greece, and India, and within the major world religions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, and Buddhism. From sacred texts and religious observances like Ramadan, Lent, and Yom Kippur, we gleaned the spiritual significance that fasting holds, acting as a bridge to the divine and a tool for spiritual refinement. Our journey then led us to the philosophical and cultural perspectives, where we considered the reflections of philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Nietzsche on fasting. We examined how different cultures have perceived and practiced fasting, highlighting the societal impacts and contemporary adaptations of this ancient discipline. We transitioned to the scientific perspectives, where we examined the myriad health benefits of fasting, supported by modern research. From intermittent fasting and caloric restriction to cellular benefits like autophagy and inflammation reduction, the evidence suggests that fasting can profoundly impact our metabolism, brain function, and overall health, helping to prevent and manage chronic diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. In the realm of psychological and emotional impact, we explored how fasting can enhance mental clarity, focus, and emotional well-being. Personal testimonies and expert insights underscored the transformative potential of fasting, provided it is approached with mindfulness and balance. Fasting, as we have seen, is much more than a mere cessation of eating. It is a practice that touches every aspect of our being, physical, mental, and spiritual. By engaging in fasting, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, discipline, and enlightenment. It invites us to step back from the constant demands of consumption and to reflect on our deeper needs and desires. Fasting can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth, fostering a sense of clarity and inner peace that extends far beyond the fasting periods. As we reflect on the potential of fasting to enhance our well-being, it is important to approach this practice with an open heart and a thoughtful mind. Fasting should not be a burden, but a meaningful endeavor that enriches our lives and aligns with our individual health and spiritual goals. By integrating fasting into our lives in a balanced and informed manner, we can unlock its profound benefits and cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. We encourage you, our viewers, to take these insights and consider how fasting might fit into your own life. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel and like the video. We would love to hear about your fasting experiences, so please share them in the comments. Your stories and feedback are invaluable, and they help us create content that resonates with and supports our community. We also welcome your suggestions for future topics related to health and spirituality. Your engagement and input are crucial as we continue to explore these important themes together. As we conclude, may your journey with fasting lead you to greater health, clarity, and spiritual insight. Remember, fasting is not merely about abstaining from food. It is about discovering a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. In this practice, may you find the strength, wisdom, and peace that you seek. Prayer for healing and comfort. O Lord, my healer and comforter, I come before you with a heart heavy with the weight of pain and suffering. In times of illness and distress, I seek your tender mercy and unfailing love. Grant me your healing touch, that I may find relief from my ailments and restoration for my weary soul. You are the great physician, and I place my trust in your divine care. Touch my body with your healing power, restoring health and vitality. Grant me the strength to endure the trials I face and the courage to remain steadfast in my faith, even in the midst of suffering. Lord, I ask not only for physical healing, but also for comfort and peace in my spirit. Calm my anxious thoughts and soothe my troubled heart. Fill me with your presence, that I may find solace in knowing you are near. Help me to rest in your promises and to trust in your unfailing love. As I journey through this period of illness and pain, surround me with your love and the support of those who care for me. May I feel the warmth of their compassion and the strength of their prayers. Let their kindness be a reflection of your boundless grace and mercy. Grant me the wisdom to seek the right treatments and the patience to follow the path to recovery. Help me to embrace the care of doctors, nurses, and caregivers, trusting that you work through their hands and hearts. May their knowledge and skill be guided by your wisdom. Lord, I also lift up to you all those who suffer in body, mind, or spirit. Grant them your healing and comfort, and let them feel the power of your love. Use me as an instrument of your peace, bringing hope and encouragement to those in need. Thank you, O Lord, for your constant presence and unwavering love. In the midst of my pain, you are my refuge and strength. I trust in your healing power and find comfort in your embrace. In your holy name I pray, Amen. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspirational content. Leave your comments below and let us know how this video has impacted your journey of faith. Until next time, may the peace of Christ be with you always.